Bungie has yet again blessed us with woeful knowledge of the upcoming changes they will be making in Witch Queen, such as rep changes, Gunsmith changes, Gambit reworks, power level changes, changes to exotic sources, the removal of Gunsmith materials. We've got a bit to talk about. Starting at Witch Queen's release. Everyone who has been taking a break from the game or been playing, whatever, anyone who logs in on Witch Queen release will be updated to power level 1350, so you can immediately jump in and play the DLC as you want, no strings attached. And through gameplay, you will reach a soft cap of 1500, a powerful cap of 1550, and a pinnacle cap of 1560. What that means for you is as you play, you'll get to 1500 just by picking up items. You'll get to 1550 by earning powerful rewards like weekly stuff, pinnacle drops, prime engrams, raids, dungeons, what have you. And the pinnacle cap, which is the hard cap of 1560, is only acquirable through raids, trials, Iron Banner, and other endgame PvE stuff. So no need to worry about your power level going into Witch Queen. Everyone is going to be able to play. Keep in mind that they will also be shifting pinnacle and powerful sources as content gets reintroduced, vaulted. They are making changes so that they focus on the new seasonal content and the expansion itself, so previous pinnacle drops will no longer be pinnacle as expected. So keep that in mind when planning out your power grinding. Hey, do you have way too many blue drops? All the time? Consistently? Never ever being able to clear out your postmaster because of the woeful amount of blue drop loot you have been given? Well, now that's changing. Finally, after what is it, 6, 7 years, blue drops will no longer be dropped for people that have reached the soft cap. So instead of seeing 700 blue engrams, you will see a slightly increased chance at receiving legendary drops at the end of an activity, or a small amount of legendary shards instead if you get nothing. So we have successfully cured the crisis of too many blues, not enough purple. So all of you that like the color purple, you will have a wonderful time. Gunsmith reputation is being reworked completely. It will be matching the other vendor reputation systems like Gambit, Crucible, Vanguard, what have you. Instead of Gunsmith materials, you will now be gaining reputation every time you dismantle a weapon, and that'll give you packages, rewards, stuff like that. So if you have an abundance of Gunsmith materials, like I do, where you have like 20,000+ and you have not spent any, have fun donating your hundreds of thousands of Gunsmith materials to Banshee. I'm sure he really appreciates your donations. Mod components will also start being removed from the game, and Ada 1 will no longer require mod components to purchase stuff and will instead cost 10,000 Glimmer each. Also, the mods being sold by vendors will now be extended from 2 to 4, so you can get mods a lot easier. Weapon telemetry mods will also be removed. Stuff like Arc, Solar, Void, Analyzer, Omni Telemetry, and the Banshee Special are all leaving, so yeah, don't even bother having those. And to better accommodate this increased number of mods, all of the stuff you could buy from Banshee and Ada, like Enhancement Prisms, Ascendant Shards, what have you, will instead be going over to Raoul. So Enhancement Prisms, Ascendant Shards, what have you, will be going to him. And, just in case you wanted to give the Blue Man more of your currency, he now will be inheriting all of Spider's goods. So he will be your one-stop shop for loading up on planetary materials. So the Blue Man is getting rich. Another change? Raoul will now be able to decrypt Umbral engrams. Thank Christ! Oh my god! We can finally decrypt Umbral engrams without having to hop between the helm and the tower over and over and over, so that's awesome. Focusing, though, will stay in the helm, so if you want to focus an engram, you will have to go to the helm for that. Hawkmoon and Dead Man's Tale, the bane of the Crucible as of late, and will continue to be. However, the Harbinger and Presage exotic missions where these exotics will be from will no longer be accessible. Though the mission is retiring, they will be put into Xur's inventory each weekend, so people that still want to grind rolls for them or just get them can still obtain it from Xur. Every week, Xur will offer a unique roll for both Hawkmoon and Dead Man's Tale, so you can do that if you own Beyond Light, and you have the following materials: 1 Ascendant Shard, 1 Exotic Cipher, 125,000 Glimmer, and 200 Legendary Shards. Maybe you should just go do the mission. That's a bit steep. For those of you wondering what will happen to the catalysts of these weapons, they will just be moved to the playlist activities, Strikes, Crucible, Gambit, and they have also brought back some catalysts to be put into the same system, like Ager's Scepter, Outbreak Perfected, Whisper of the Worm, and the 4th Horseman. All of those catalysts will be now in the playlist activities, and the Outbreak and Whisper of the Worm have both had their requirements for completing their catalyst updated so that they be completed, because those missions are gone. Some raid updates. We have an official time and date. March 5th, 10 a.m. Pacific on the dot. If you are planning on doing day 1 raid, like I am, make sure to subscribe for that. It will be at 10 a.m. March 5th on the dot. So set your calendars, call in sick for those work days, and get ready for some fun. And that will be it for this week's TWAB. We had a bit of a banger this week. I'm not even gonna lie, with all the changes that they're making, other than the Masterwork changes, I'm actually very, very happy that these things are happening. Feel free to let me know what you think about these changes though, because in my opinion, I think they're all pretty great, but maybe you guys don't like them as much. Just let me know. Anyways, that'll be all from me. Thank you all so much for watching. Please leave a like and or dislike if you feel so inclined to do so. And make sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to keep up to date with the stuff that I post. I try to post every single week. However, again, that's all from me. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day.